today's video, you're going to learn how to cut extremely pinched nails, how to remove excess buildup around the nails, how to polish difficult toenails, and enjoy a foot and leg massage, so stay tuned. Alright, I'm ready. In an online world where everyone wants you to think everything is perfect, let me remind you, my channel is about real life, real situations for real learning. These are real clients, and they aren't here to be judged or made fun of. They are here for help, and allowing me to film them to help others. Not everyone has perfect feet. Not everyone can reach their feet, and in a world that seems to tout bullying isn't accepted and that parents should remind their children to treat others how you wish to be treated, it seems the adults aren't following their own advice from the evidence left in the comments section of so many of my videos. So let me remind you, there isn't enough kindness in the world, and you can control what you contribute during your time here on this earth. What you give is what you'll get back. Let's try to make the world a better place by helping those who need it and be kind, empathetic, and understanding to those who do. Let's focus on the positive and rise above it.
Here.
It wasn't bad. It was just like, according to my girlfriend, she lives out this way. She's like, oh, just take 275 to Michigan and just drive down 8 miles. I was like, oh, okay, I'll be done. I was all twisted up.
Yeah.
The traffic wasn't bad. It was just I didn't know where I was going.
Aww. Before I begin to remove the excess skin, I apply the cuticle remover, trim the nails with my toenail nippers, and file the rough edges from the free edge with my stainless steel file. When you begin a service that's going to be cumbersome, you can get overwhelmed pretty easily, so stick to the same steps you do in every pedicure. The cuticle remover also needs time to penetrate into that skin around the nail. Pinky toenail on her left foot, this foot, is completely gone. We can polish the skin. It stays on a lot for a long time.
That's what I normally do.
Yeah. Sorry. All of my regular viewers are probably thinking, what is she doing? Why isn't she using her angled cuticle pusher? That's because there is so much excess buildup that I really need to pull off all of that is around and on top of the nails, so I can use my angled cuticle pusher to scrape the extra off the nail plate. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove all of the excess skin around your cuticle area. And then I'm going to use my electric file, and I'm going to smooth out the surface of all of the nails and make them a little bit more uniform.
Okay.
We might need to soak your big toe twice just to see how far down that excessive skin goes. Don't forget to leave me a comment for your chance to win one of the tools I am using in the video. One of the subscriber comments will also be chosen for my Comment Hall of Fame on my Instagram. And I also want to know if everyone has polished their toes for spring yet, and what color did you do?
So that comes from a fungus?
No, this is just excess skin.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. But the thickness does. People have been sending me before and after pictures from using the nail mycosis solution, and it's amazing how their toenails have reversed.
Now you sell that here?
Yeah, it's from the Netherlands, but they just got approved to sell in the United States last year. Yeah.
Now can you order that online or?
You can. Does that feel okay?
some reason, it's always like in the very corner, at the bottom.
Not really, because a Dremel is like from the tools department at the hardware store. It's an electric file. I was so focused on what I was doing, I didn't realize until just now I could have elaborated on her question. I was just so focused and concentrating on filing her nails. But an electric file is made for the nail industry is quite different from a Dremel because you can control the speed from 0 to 30,000 rotations per second, and the power is designed to be much lower so you don't inflict an injury on a client. Although you can still injure a client if you press too hard and have the speed up too high or are using an incorrect bit for the job you're trying to do. And you can also use the machine in forward and reverse. How's that feel? At first glance, I really did think that she had some nail polish down in the corners of her toes. It wasn't until after I was using the acetone to remove the polish I realized that it just was excessive skin. I've been doing it for 25 years.
Oh, wow.
What year did you get your license?
92.
Okay.
I think 92.
Yeah, I got mine in 94. This is the very tricky toenail that I need to show you how to trim. It's so pinched together that each of its sides are almost touching. There's a little bit of buildup in between them, which in a couple of minutes I will remove more of it so you can see. And then her second toe. Put your knee in just a tiny bit. Yeah, like that. When you're trimming a toenail that is so severely pinched, you cannot insert your nipper horizontally and squeeze down because it will just shatter and crush the toenail. You need to insert the nipper on one side and trim off a piece, then the other side and trim off a piece, and then remove the center. Then you're going to pull out material from underneath. Like on this toenail, this is so pinched it curls around and under. And I'm having a hard time deciding where the toenail is attached and what is toenail and what is compacted skin.
Somebody that really knows what they're doing with your feet. Very, very hard. That's what I should have just did. Just be your feet. Then you sit down and relax. Not relax all the time. It's kind of weird.
You should start doing feet again.
I might, because I'm ready to retire from my job. I'm so sick of working. I'm tired of working. I just want to do something that I enjoy doing.
Well, we need more people in the world taking care of other people.
That's true. You're right about that. Yeah, I used to work at a senior place doing hair. I did hair, I did nails, I did pedicure. That was an experience. Now you've been here all this time?
16 years we've been here. There's a much better angle here. You can see me using the toenail rasp to go up underneath that pinched area and try to pull out that compacted skin. And then I'm going to trim that nail again. I'm going to do one half, and then I'm going to do the other half. And then when you insert it on the top, you want to make sure that the bottom side of the nipper is on the bottom side of the toenail and that you're not trapping any skin underneath, because you don't know if it's attached or not. If you're ever to a point where you are unsure what is nail and what is skin, always remove the excess so you can see very clearly. The last thing that you want to do is to trim any pieces of skin that are live that are attached to the bottom of the nail. Can you feel any of that?
Nope.
I have a photo popped up of the pedicure kit, and in the past videos I still get hundreds of questions, so I guess I'm just not that great at explaining that I do have an online store with hundreds of items, and that the tools that come in the pedicure kit are my brand, the Meticulous Manicurist. There are links in the description and in the very top of the comment section. I do have a secret. This is my favorite part of a pedicure to do. need to boss guys around all day.
Oh, yeah, I love it. Yeah, I started doing that after I left the hair business. I was thinking about going into makeup. I did makeup for a little while, but the makeup these kids got now, I can't. I'm too much.
There's way too many layers of makeup.
I said, I don't know how y'all put that on your face every day. I
Neither.
don't understand.
I watched a makeup tutorial a couple of days ago, and she was 6 minutes into it and wasn't finished putting on her foundation.
That's too much.
I was like, dude, I can do a whole face of makeup in 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes, me too.
5.
Me too. Yeah, they what is that, the eyebrow, what do they call that stuff? When they put the razor blade in your eyebrow?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. That's just crazy.
Especially if you get keloid scars.
Exactly.
Hello.
I don't even think they may be taking that into consideration. They got a whole lot going on in the beauty business, but it's just too much. That little girl named Kardashian girl, she's making a killing. Oh my God.
Oh, the youngest one?
Yeah, she is making a killing with this. But I gotta give it to her mother. She got them making all the money.
Mm-hmm. Great business manager.
Mm-hmm.
I know this job is messy, but it doesn't bother me to touch people's feet. It's just skin cells, and you can't catch any diseases from shaking someone's hand, and it's exactly the same to touch someone's foot. If it bothers you that I touch someone's feet, and you don't wear gloves to shake someone's hand, then please refrain from telling me that I need to wear gloves, because there is a state board of cosmetology that governs this licensed career, and we're not required to wear gloves. Some techs choose to, and that's their choice, but you don't ever hear a tech that doesn't wear gloves telling a tech that does to stop it. Let's respect the business decisions that I've made in my 25-year career. I couldn't see. I didn't even have both of my lights on. Oh, late in the day.
Some of the girls I work with, they go get their nails done every week. Or it's just with the chillax. What is it, every 2 weeks?
Yeah, every 2.
Yeah. She's like, well, why don't you go get your nails done? I said, because I can polish my own nails.
Right.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I try to save $1 every way I can.
Well, you're licensed.
Yeah, but they don't see
You've been trained.
They don't want to. My nails done. I said, but I can do other things with that money.
Maybe they're still living at home.
You still living at home. Yeah. It's a whole different thing you living at home. I was just looking in my backyard and I gotta get what do you call it? Spring cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I like to go into a senior building.
Good luck. They won't let you in yet.
I know. Yeah, they will. Yeah, well, some of them they'll take you at 55. So.
Really?
Huh?
Really? 55?
Yeah. Some of them will take you to 55.
I used to joke with my friends
Mm-hmm.
and say that we should all move into the same retirement.
Oh, you ought to rent this place. I'm gonna say, I would have all my girlfriends move in and I would pay, charge them. You know, I said, you guys have a ball.
It's like a sorority house.
Yeah, she's like, we don't want. They so used to being the two sisters being by themselves. We don't want it company.
We don't want company. Yeah, I'd have like an adult sorority house.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Get a house mother, they could take care
Take
of
the
us.
exactly. Well, we gotta
Be the
go to the
best.
market and get that. And we'll have dinner ready when you come back later on. You know?
Do my laundry.
Laundry and oh my God. I went to my nephew got married last night.
Okay, you
So
can
I
put
was
that
up
back in the
all
water.
night last night.
Okay, I'll take this one.
That feels heavenly.
Great.
Oh. I met this young girl maybe about 20 years ago. She was getting her license to be a masseuse. And she needed somebody to, get some hours in. I was getting a massage every day. Oh my God, I think that's so spoiled. But then she got her own place. And I go in there now to get reflexology on my feet and my leg. Oh my God. I just go right to sleep every day. She's like, you're the only one that goes to sleep. I say, I can't be.
Yeah, you're like, I trust you.
Yeah, I do. She's just, she's awesome.
Did you sprain your ankle?
Years ago, I did.
And that's just damage left over?
Mm-hmm. And I've noticed as I've gotten older, if I step the wrong way, I can feel it. And I'm like, what's going on? They put a cast on it, but I thought it was okay until as you get older, like I said, you step the wrong way, you can feel it. Can't wear heels anymore.
That's a bummer. Foot back on that cushion. And I'll take the other one too.
Is that dry skin?
No, that's the salt.
Oh, okay.
It had started to dissolve
Oh, okay.
in the water.
Yeah. I said, I know my skin is dry, but is it that dry?
No.
Yeah, I just went to the doctor to get some stuff. My skin is just so dry all the time. And she gave me some stuff to put on it. I hate it.
I hate it too.
Every day is something. Because about, this is April now, so right after Christmas, I got a cough. I could not get rid of it.
Oh gosh.
I went to ENT, had him check me, couldn't find anything, but he did tell me, he said, well, just take some allergy pills. Whatever's going on, it'll calm it down, which it did.
Right.
But it went on for like 3 months. I could not get rid of it. I couldn't. But it just stopped. Like
That's crazy.
in February, like beginning of February, middle of February, it just stopped. So I went to the dentist and I was telling my dentist about it. She's like, I had the same cough. She said, last 3 months. I'm like, what the? What's
The
the
viruses are getting worse and worse and
Yeah.
worse.
So, and then I got a flu shot, hoping that would make me feel better. But now I'm catching another cold. Something's going on. And everybody's like, why'd you take a flu shot? I said, because I'm getting older. I don't want to, there's too much stuff going around. I don't want to get caught without anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I do take, I'm trying to find some cow liver oil. I used to have some. I don't know what I did with it. But my grandma used to give that to us when we were kids. We were never sick.
Oh yeah?
Never. And I ran out of it, and I can't find, only thing I can find now is fish oil. It's like, I don't know if that's the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know if it is or
Yeah,
not.
so I've been taking that and turmeric. I can't say what that does yet. I don't know. So just been taking it.
I'm using acetone on her nail plate to remove the oils and moisturizers from the lotion and the sea salt scrub so her nail polish will stick really well to her toenails.
Now to keep my ingrown nail from growing in, is there like a tool that you sell where I can go up under my toes or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, the rasp that I was using is really good for filing off really sharp pieces that are underneath there because it has a serrated edge.
Okay.
And then this side is curved so you can get underneath too. Look how cute that little one looks. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, it do. See, they haven't been out of my shoes since the summer.
The area where her toenail used to be isn't flat, so I'm trying to apply some nail polish to the very tips of the bristles of the brush and dab it into the area so it looks like there is a toenail. little bit beautiful. How do your feet feel?
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful.
Good, good.
Put some something on them to keep them nice and smooth and soft.
What do you think? For taking time out of your day to visit my channel. People like you are the reason for my success, and I appreciate it so much. But remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel for all the latest videos. Remember, it is free, and I'll see you next time.